I have some things I would have thrown at Black Panther yesterday, but I thank you for coming in. See, one
I
thing
beg,
that go ahead, sir, go ahead, go ahead.
I beg ceasefire where Black Panther they ceasefire. They just continue. May you
Yeah, I mean,
ceasefire for inside.
uh, what I just want us to really understand is the fact that Nigeria Watch Media is going far, and these guys are sitting down listening to us. Now, what they intend to do is to divide the people. There are cogent things that we need to pay attention to. The most bad one of them all is the transmission of election results. If you think that this channel is not doing anything, you are deceiving yourself. These guys listen to this channel. I mean, some days ago, it was the service was reading about ChatGPT, what GPT was talking about Nigeria Watch. I went on GPT, ChatGPT, the one that is attached to Google now. If you go on Google, just you will see AI mode under. Just type Nigeria Watch and then see what it will tell you. These guys are listening to you, and so the only way they can actually cause division is to use things like this. And so that's why it's very, very important that we don't generalize when we see these criminals being used against Nigerians. And my brother said something here earlier, Mr. Jonathan. He said, don't be deceived. Most of this money that they are giving to these boys, these bosses that these guys are parading, Tinubu may be the one that even bought those bosses, give those
Yes.
guys money, and then flaunt them.
Hmm.
He may be the one that is
To wash
flaunting
the
them.
money. To
Yes,
wash
because
the
why?
money. To wash
Thank
the.
you. So they know what they are doing. Now, don't be surprised when you say Obi Kubana and then the other one called Chief Priest. Where were these guys in 20 years ago?
Even
Where were
even
they?
even you see, if he
Go ahead, sir. Go
that
ahead.
one called the one called chief priest, only that in Nigeria, any non-entity can be celebrated. There's what they call in medicine, that is morbid obesity.
I
He
see it
can't
in him
climb
now.
he can't climb the staircase. Look at it. They're not supposed to have that shape. He's
And
shapeless. That's what I call Amoeba in
how old is
biology
he?
in those days.
Yes,
And
how old is he?
he's no he's he well whether he's done
No,
reach
he's
40
a
or
young boy now. No, I'm not saying
I know
he's a
he's a
young
young boy,
boy.
but the thing is that we everybody people feel that the more tummy big belly and the shape front and back he go just the bulge they say na big no but that one
So
the guy
that's
is
Yoruba proverb
morbidly
that
obese.
Entoba
Ah,
Yokonike go fun. That's Yoruba proverb that Entoba Yokonike go fun. But that's sickness. That is
it's true.
sickness. So now, Tinu, now these guys, where were they 10 years ago? Where were they 20 years ago? Where were they 25 years ago? Now you ask yourself, the likes of MC Oluomo, these are touts that Tinubu now leverage on. So don't be surprised when you hear that Obi Kubana is one riffraff somewhere that Tinubu just probably picked up and then acclaim him as a
Dust
billionaire without any enterprise.
dust
And now, go ahead, go ahead.
and well, yeah, we are saying the same thing and dusted him. And let me tell
Ah,
you, yeah, this thing that you said without enterprise, that reminds me of one man. I think I mentioned it here. Jonathan remembered. They call him Winko Foam. Since the late 70s and 80s, now the man open industry. They manufacture mattress and foam. The man is old now. Peter Obi saw him. He's from my area, my local government. He went to his town. Peter Obi saw him. He said, Winko, when I was in university, I did hear of you in the 80s. He said, look at, since you have been producing paying tax, with your enterprise, doing something tangible, yet small boys go Abuja, say the eyes have it, say yes, yeah, no, they become billionaires more than you. He said, that's why I'm going to Abuja to go and change your, that's why I want to go to Abuja to go and change it. For you to have money, you should have an enterprise. You can't be flaunting money, everything. So Peter B said it, and this, some of these things, maybe sometimes Peter B might not be saying all his plans, you know, But when he goes in, because he's an upright man, when you say wealth without enterprise, he knows exactly what to do to stop it. It's not a question of this. You declare if you feel you are wealthy, they give you the amount of tax you have to pay to recover, to take that money back. Because sometimes most of these people, they don't pay tax or they don't pay the right amount of tax and they evade it by every means possible. So these are part of cheating the system.
I will even come to that. So now, if now Costa Rica, for example, I was in secondary school when I heard about Costa Rica. You know reggae now.
Yeah. It's true.
Let me go somewhere. Now, Orege, Julius People's Bus Stop. That's where my former church used to be.
True.
I have somebody in my former church that worked for Costa Rica. Then he was the one that blew up pure water now, Costa Rica water.
Yes. That's correct.
It was one that blew it up. Now, you can say that Maduka started. Maduka was in Maltu now. Young shall grow.
Number two, and I get a Cocharis tennis tournament. Yes, Cocharis tennis.
Now look, let me even. Now, when you get to
and Cocharis are produced. Sorry, let me add this. He has produced 100 billionaire. 100 billionaire.
No, he even said his plan is 1,000. So I'm going somewhere, guys. Let me just lay this foundation. Now, Maduka, when you go to my two, the young shall grow, the Ekene the Lichiku, all of those guys, you know where they started from. Now, the reason I asked that where was Obi Kubana 10, 20 years ago is because in Nigeria you can trace history. You can trace that. I mean, I know people that works for.
He did Malaysia, Obi Kubana, all of them did Malaysia. I tell you that video that. Now not see the video where they dance for church.
Let me just finish. I know people that work for Maduka.
I don't think they fix it.
I know people that so he has automobile. These guys were mechanic for him. Now you can trace his wealth. So see, when I said here when they inaugurate this guy as the president, you just destroy the country, and you're going to see more. You will see more, and what they're trying to do is to woo people, is to deceive the gullible Nigerians. That Mr. Jonathan, please, can you mute Mr. Jonathan? Mr. Jonathan, can you mute? Mr. Jonathan,
Mr. Jonathan,
can you mute?
Room. Mr. Jonathan, we there your
Mr. Jonathan. So I mean, now these guys don't have anything Mr. Jonathan, that you can label on them. Yeah. So now, where I'm trying to go is the fact that whatever Tinubu is just painful that this guy he understands Nigerians and is leveraging on that, and Nigerians are falling into the hand of this man. The guy understands. That's how Lagos became what Lagos become today. Because why? Lagosians, all they know is to party. Once they can party, they have little money. And if you can give them money, they will sell their inheritance to you. Those are Lagosians. Give them money, they will sell their inheritance. No little wonder you now see bunch of people from the southeast, the south, even some from southwest. Like me, I'm from Oyo State. My dad has a property in Lagos. Because these guys, all they understand is once you can give them little money, they will sell their inheritance. And Tinubu understands that, and people are falling into his hand. My own plea is just the fact that what we see in Obi Kubana and Kubana chief priest is also in the Yoruba enclave. You have it in the south. You have it in Edo. You have it in Adamawa. I will just beg us, let's focus on the real deal. The transmission of results is already on their lap. If Nigerians sleep, then they go away with it. These guys are now running helter skelter because Nigerians must make that demand and make sure, like Sam Amadi said, put this thing in black and white. What are you scared for? What are you scared of, Tinubu? If you think you are popular, you have done so well in the last 3 years, you just go and sleep. But because you are a criminal president, you have not done anything good for the people. That's why he's afraid. He wants to buy everything buyable, and Nigeria should not fall that victim. See, my brothers, let's unite. This place is going far. They are hearing you. Our major agenda should be on this issue of electronical transmission of results. It must be done on a real time. I saw one of them yesterday, sat down in channels or somewhere saying that people want to see it as it's happening, like Man U and Arsenal they are playing. They want to see that. Yes, that is how it's supposed to be. What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? You go to bank, they post your money instantly. Why can't you do transmission of? Why is it so hard? It's not hard. Do it. And on the issue of Rufai, I was telling Mr. Evans yesterday that this poll, for me, I don't think it's necessary now.
30 seconds, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. I don't think it's necessary now. Let them tell us what Rufai did. What has he done? Did he embezzle money? Even though we knew what he did in Kaduna, but why did Tinubu want to arrest him? The last time I checked, in the last election, Rufai was working for Tinubu, and Tinubu has not told Nigeria what Rufai what he did. So tell us why you cannot just go and get a man flying back from somewhere and then you want to arrest him, even though I don't support him or I don't buy to. But I mean, be one civil. Tell Nigerians what he did, and then the one they should arrest is trying to arrest somebody. That's where I see the case. Tinubu is not to be arrested. The last election was rigged in his favor. Yes.
No, you cannot arrest Tinubu because he's an ally. They are using it to penetrate. You can't arrest him now. If you are working with the CIA, how can they arrest you?
You can say that. Don't worry. Everything has time. Everything in life has time. The one we are facing here in America has time. Everything in life has got the time. Don't worry.
Don't you understand what I just said?
Ogami, I get you where I get you. I understand.
So you're supposed to understand what I said.
But I also tell you everything gets time. Don't worry. So Nigerians, my own plea is that let us unite. And our agenda, let's not sleep on this issue of transmission of results. It is very, very sacrosanct, very, very important. If it is not important, these guys will not be running away. They will not be running at us. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, and everyone. I appreciate
Your message is clear, and Nigeria are listening to you. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful submission. God bless you. Mr. Chimeze.
Yes, my brother.
All right.
Yes.
Speak to us, sir.
Good evening,
and welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, all Niger Watch family. Good evening to Mr. Elvis. I thank you for all you do. Yes, I've been a while. You know, I'm disappearing and appearing. My brother, Dr. Cien, I see you. Black Panther, give us our mandate. Mr. Alabo and others. I greet everyone. And a happy Valentine. Let's say happy Valentine. Let me put it that way. Yes, you know, I want to talk. I wanted to came in yesterday, but I couldn't. I was so, so tired because my son is not feeling good. So they are in the hospital over 2 weeks now. So one thing I want to say, you can see illegality. You can't beat illegality on top of illegality. Like what give us our mandate say that
we sorry about your son. Hopefully he's feeling better.
Yeah, man. It's crazy stuff, but I hope God will take care of that. It's crazy, man. So it can build illegality upon illegality. So before you arrest somebody, you have to tell that person, what that person did. This is what started from Buhari. You know, let me say APC. This is what APC government know how to do. All of them. Now, because it's no more in your party, in your area, you now move, you now say, oh, this person is now my enemy. But before, you never see him as your enemy. But right now, he no more in your party or in your side. He became your enemy. See, like if you coming out now, we that say this, that say, oh, arrest him. That means we are doing the same thing they are doing. Show us what we know that Rufai in his hand is not clean. But at this point, when you are arresting someone, show Nigerians this is what this person did. So we know that this is what this person do. Like, you know, all this Buhari saga, he died, he buried 2000 and whatever. So you see, let me tell you, what is going in Nigeria right now, that thing will still come up again. And see, expose will come very soon. I'm telling you this, expose will soon come. Because all of this thing now, all of them are one cabal. All these people, but all this APC. So many of them that in ADC now, all of them in the same cabal. But right now, because of what? Because Rufai said no to Tinubu. That's why all this thing is happening. So that's why I say I can't say, oh, arrest him. Show me the reason you are arresting him. Then we can say, okay, pick him up. You know. And another thing, see, let me tell you, like, I wanted to come yesterday because I was I was boiling about my Igbo brothers and sisters. You see, like, you can't tell me that all these things that are happening to us are happening in Nigeria. You that worthy, you are a very worthy man. With all this money you're throwing around, you know, at a point, you now started supporting evil. Because that's what I see. You're supporting evil. You're supporting somebody have dealt with Nigerians. Somebody that makes Nigeria go in pain, that they are in pain now. Everything is just like, you know, how many people have died in this Tinubu regime? The hunger, insecurity, the kidnapping, so and so forth. So you can't start, you know, coming out and say you're supporting, you're donating. How many buses do you donate during Christmas time to your people that are traveling from Lagos to East, from Abuja to East?
Mr. Chimeze,
yes.
I don't believe that those guys are the one that gave those buses. It's just a brainwash. It's a brainwash.
No, I believe. Remember that this guy that manufacturing car in Southeast, that Zinco there. Zinco is here. What's his name? This guy is Obi Kubana always go there. This young guy. What's his name? From Nsuka. One guy from Nsuka. I forgot his name. So
okay. Peace Mass.
Yeah, the guy. I think that van is from his side. That van, that buses is from his side. So all of these people, you can't tell me, see, oh, there is something me and you don't know. There is something behind what these people is doing. You ask a question. You ask so many things. You know, give us a mandate. He said something. He called so many people names. The old people, the way they are mourning, the way you know them, the way they are mourning, you see how they, you know, they are starting of their business. But how Obi Kubana came up and this Monimis Road, all of them is Monimis Road.
Yes. Do you know that Maduka Cosmos even has challenged them that if they have anything on him, they should come and arrest him.
Yeah.
Have you been able to arrest him?
Yeah, because that one is a real businessman. He import parts. He do all kind of things. In fact, that
a guy that he will stay in Mile 2. He will stay in Amuadofi and be doing evangelism.
Yes, of course. Yes, so you see all these people, they are not genuine. You know, okay, when do you know these people? The day Obi Kubana bury his mother. Is it not that there's so many people come about, know all these people, that the way they throw money and they brought millions of cows? You see, all those things. So, if you are telling me these people, any Igbo person that's angry about what Isaac Fayose said, that person needs to reset his brain. See, let me tell you, sometimes, in fact, include all the whole, let me tell you here, sometimes include all the whole tribe. So that tribe will sit up. And
you see, Chimezie, the problem I tend to have with people when they say is that they think that we in Igbo, we condone all this. We don't. But they only that maybe the way we criticize, maybe some people may not think. We don't now people now outsiders they value all this Obi Kubana them. We don't value them.
We don't value them.
Ask any, we don't. If you tell any Igbo man cause Chari is innocent, they will say, oh yes, because they know is all this Obi Kubana, then go they shout, they open their mansion, they beat band there, they chop. Have you ever seen Kocharis when in they eat? You take and do you see them for Facebook?
No.
So, go line meat, line bread. You can see them now. We don't value all this, but the people just they give them unnecessary publicity. They go think say we don't worship them. We don't
at all. So now, if you in fact sometimes let me put it here again. Sometimes say 100%. You call that that region, you know, if it's in the Igbo, even if one person generalize it, so that they will wake up and call their own people. If you're angry, come out and tell them that this thing is not right. Not that if you see, I say there is one adjective that said, Asina arotam mano, ufuaka rotam mano, usuo all the whole places. If one, in other words, if one hand go and touches palm oil, then it touches others. Palm oil, it touches all the whole hand. Just one hand. That's how it is. When one person did wrong in Igbo land, it touches everybody. It's for us to come out and criticize and call those people out. Not like Isaac Fayose was saying, what he said is true. Who saw the Nandekalo? Is it not Igbo man? Who saw the Nandekalo?
It's true.
Is it not our brother? Even during the war, during the Biafran war, if you listen to what's the name? There's a music. Can you remember this thing for me, Dr. Cien? That the music that they normally sang that Munagi Jeraga, Abirego, you know, if
people, two brothers that went to fight or went to battle. One was taken over because of they offered him money or something.
Is that Iba is in Ibaduna? That Ibaduna is betrayed the Igbos. You see, that betrayer still continue up today. Who saw the Nandekalo? Right? Why are we? If someone another tribe came out and said something, we would start throwing stone on that person. What Isaac Fayose say, is it not true? Come on, you guys should have to enter house and reset your brain. Is it okay? Now, is it the way we are doing? We're going to say we want to rule Nigeria. Because a brother don't support a brother. How do you want to go? How do you want to move on? You say, oh no, we can't stay one place. You can't stay one place, but you're doing what have you done for your people? The estate you're building a estate like how many acres? You're building estate, Obi Kubana. You're building estate. That estate you're building, can that estate produce a work for youth back in the east? If you
it's a way to launder money. See, it's a way to all these things we know. I thank God you are even my thing is that let people understand. An average person we don't recognize this. They can be throwing their money. Nobody flies to their patronage. I mean, most sensible people. That's why when people just they talk, I go shake head. I say, even if you get close to them, you find out that most of them are empty. When they just carry this money, just they throw. Okay, now look at the way they are using this politics now to launder money. You don't know why all of a sudden brand new bosses everywhere. Why can't TFCC swoop on them and then say, come and explain? But they won't do it because they draw Tinubu body for it. So they are covering them.
Look at Sheri Tinubu. What did Sheri Tinubu know about politics? I'm asking this. Now coming out and
he know. If Papa know.
Papa know. What of him?
He know. He know from where Papa for talk.
He know. He don't know nothing. That's see, the next thing now you will hear Sheri Tinubu is the governor of Lagos State. That's what you will hear. For those ones that doesn't know nothing, those ones that just a theft and dump, they won't understand where we are going or where this thing is leading them to. That is what people don't understand. That's why Sheri Tinubu is okay. Fronting himself everywhere, anywhere now. Just mark my word. Sheri Tinubu 2020 what? Is it 27 or what? 27. I think that's it. Smart time you will see posters. Okay. Obi Kubana that I was respecting so much, say, oh, this guy is he won't I was, say, oh, this boy should not go and saw his hand in politics. I never know that something is coming up. And money misroad too. All these things, I don't know where they are going. Help your people.